Barrington 220 has what we call our 2020 vision for what we want our schools to be like in the year 2020. One of the key components of that is to make sure that kids are ready for the world that they're going to be living in. And there are literacies like coding that were not around 20 years ago, not in the way that they are now. Mobile apps weren't around. Our students need to connect with that so they're going to be prepared for their futures.
Coming out of college, I realized the power of engineering and technology while I wasn't an engineer myself. Not being familiar with programming made it a challenge in starting this business, and I'm very blessed and fortunate to be where I am today. But I think in having the background with technology and with programming could really afford somebody to jump right into a business and jump into their own product and really help propel them in their own careers and, more importantly, in life.
Coding is important to high school age students for the fact that it's something that anyone can do. It shouldn't be scary, it shouldn't be intimidating. It is a fun and exciting collaborative career.
In District 220, and specifically Barrington High School, we work to enhance curricular areas so that students have the opportunity to investigate and develop areas of interest. The coding class is another example of how Barrington High School is working to expand their curriculum to meet the needs and interests of students.
There's absolutely nothing about coding that is inherently male or female. I think coding is about taking control of what technology can do for you and taking creative control.
So at Mobile Makers, we get all kinds of students that come in. We get people that have never developed software before. We get students that have full computer science degrees. We have students that come from across the street and students that come from as far away as New Zealand. So they all come in with passion for learning and a passion for what they're thinking their career is going to be like after they leave Mobile Makers.
Our objective in this course is that if you come up with a viable concept, we want to help you be able to market that and put it on your mobile device. I just think that's an amazing thing. We have even seen that happen in the past. I had a group of students form their own company and develop their own mobile applications. So here's an opportunity for all of you out there. I think this appeals to the people who have discovered they like coding, but also to you students who never thought about this before. This is an amazing opportunity to do something incredible.
The vast majority of high school students nowadays have smartphones, and learning how that works at a really basic level is really cool, and it gives you the power to be able to do more stuff with your phone. Like, it's really, really, really cool, you know, even if you're making a very, very simple app that just says, "Hello world," to be able to see the code that you wrote running on your phone is amazing.
Seeing what engineering could be, what solving problems could be with code and with design, and it's been a very creative environment. And the environment's been very different than what I thought it would be sort of in high school, where I thought in high school it was you have to sit in a cubicle and you know, you have to be the guy who just sits by himself and you code in a corner.
Some of our students have had really good success with apps that they built in the class and then apps they built after the class. We've had apps that have been built in the class go on to have a whole startup life around them. We've had apps that were built after the class be featured on the new and noteworthy section at Apple.
We're having people work around whiteboards and brainstorming and using Post-it notes all over the walls. And we really talk about coding and building these robust applications is just as much about the communication piece as it is the code you type.
We look at it that it's only work when you're not having fun. So we really try to cultivate an environment where folks are extremely productive but also enjoy their time that they spend at the office. And at times that can mean even bringing your dog into work.
This is just one more program that really is connecting our community with the school district with some support. The Educational Foundation, our PTOs provide a lot of things. We would not have BHS TV. We would not have Project Lead the Way. We would not have the Business Incubator. And now we would probably not have this coding course if it wasn't for that strong partnership with the community.